Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. I'm the mom of 2 girls. On this channel, I like to talk about homeschooling, mom life, and faith and culture. Today's video is part of a series where I talk about how to deal with homeschooling critics and how to shut them down. So today's topic is the question, how do you do it? You're so patient with them. I could never do that. I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm not a patient person at all. Having kids has not made me more patient. If anything, homeschooling has made me realize that I'm even more neurotic than I thought I was, or that I've become neurotic because my kids are always around me. Now, I'm not upset that they're around me. I love that they're around me. I'm just saying that if anything's gonna test you and your patience, it's gonna be your kids. And it's gonna test you even more when you're with them all day. I get tired, I get burnt out, I still have to work, I still have to manage the household, I still have to grocery shop, I still have to clean the house. There's still a ton of things I have to do on top of educating my kids. So it's not that I have more patience and that I have more time. I have the same amount of time as every other parent. There's also no me time. There's no time where my kids take off on the bus and I've got 8 hours to myself where I could do work, go and do things that I want to do, invest in my craft business. There's none of that. I have to figure out how to rework that in, and sometimes that makes me irritable and sometimes it makes me frustrated, and more often than not, that actually makes me less patient because I'm stretched so thin. And a lot of people would say, well, you shouldn't be stretched thin. You can't pour from an empty cup. And I believed that was true. I believed that self-care was the most important thing. I had to make time for it. I had to make sure that my cup was full so that I could be a parent. But I think that if we really look at it, parents are going to realize that there's never a moment where your cup is full. I mean, maybe there's the moment after you've left the manicurist and you're driving home and you're drinking your latte and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I feel so wonderful. I just had my nails done. And then you walk in and your house is a disaster. The kids are running around amok and your poor husband looks like he's just been attacked. There goes your full cup. There's truth in the sentiment that you can pour from an empty cup. My kids don't care that I'm tired, that I'm hungry, that I'm stressed out, that I've been given bad news, that I have a lot on my plate. They still have needs. They're still screaming at each other. There's still glitter that's exploded all over their craft desk. They're fighting over who gets which Barbie doll. They're fighting over where the shoe went. They still have needs. And I still have to attend to those needs. And I have to educate them. And I have to disciple them. I still have to pour from an empty cup. How do I pour when I myself am stressed out? But then I think about it and I think I am doing exactly what I have to do. I am called to be their mom. I'm called to disciple them when it's hard. I'm called to love them when I feel like I'm exhausted and I want to be loved. Because Jesus did this exact same thing when he went to the cross. He was tired, he was beaten, he was up all night, he was cursed at, he was flogged, and he did not give up. Now, I'm not saying that I'm Jesus. I think the greatest lie is we think that God will never give us more than we can handle. But all the time, God gives us things that are more than we can handle so that we know that we have to depend fully and completely on him. God calls me to disciple my children and to love on them and to train them up and to meet their needs when I can't do it, because he can give me the strength I need to do all that's required. It's the best place that I can be, because in that place, God is free to strengthen me. 2 Corinthians 12:9-10 says, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly of my weakness, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For when I am weak, then I am strong. There's nothing special about me. Just because I was a teacher once in a former life doesn't mean I'm a better homeschooling parent. God gives me power to love my kids. He gives me the strength to do it, even when my cup is empty, because of the work of Christ that's within me and the work of Christ that's within you. So if you've ever felt that your cup is empty and you just can't do it, remember that God gives you strength and grace to get through everything. And when people are criticizing you and saying, I could never do that, just encourage them and say, you know what? Neither can I. The only reason I can do this is of Christ at work within me. If you've ever had a person say, I don't know how you could do it, I couldn't do it, share the comment below. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.